Happy Hump Day. Wow, we made it, folks, to Wednesday. Here we go. 6:15 on a Wednesday morning, baby. Time to get it. Welcome into the show. Welcome back to another episode of Sports with Balls. I'm your host, Jeff Michael, as always. I'm trying to get some guests on here pretty soon, man. Huge fan of getting some guests on here. We will. Maybe we'll get Dan Green back. We've got my buddy Raj who can come back. We've got a lot of people that want to talk sports these days, so maybe we'll get that. Let's see, jam-packed show today, breaking down all of the headlines from Major League Baseball and the NFL. That's right. NFL is back, baby. People reporting to camps. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. You can forget about all other sports. It's going to be NFL is going to be dominant in the news the next probably 6-7 months. Baseball's heating up. We'll go over who won and lost last night. Some good games, some catcher interference games, which has been weird. The Phillies had a walk-off yesterday, or 2 days ago. But like I said, NFL training camp's underway. QB battles. Big name veterans already making waves. Sleepers in fantasy football. I'm going to go over today. I got some fantasy football stuff today. That's going to be a lot of fun, man. So stay tuned. Stick with us here for the long haul. It's only about a 30-minute show. Get you guys caught up on everything and back to work ASAP. If you're tuning in via social media right now, live on the show, thank you. I appreciate it. If you're listening to podcast, obviously appreciate you as well. Speaking of appreciate, let's thank a couple of people before we get going, get some bills paid, guys. Christian's Tailgate Bar and Grill. Go to christianstailgate.com. Find one near you. I'll be there today for lunch. Place is just freaking amazing, man. Awesome sports venue. Incredible food, award-winning hamburgers. You know it. Butler CCS, fire, water, mold, roofing, 713-330-9472, 713-330-9472. If you got a flood, you got an insurance claim, you got anything in your house, man, call Wes Butler at Butler CCS. Also, speaking of water, you got a pool? Listen, I'm not going to sit here and tell you anything else to do, but call this man, Chris Luna, 713-818-4868. C&E Pristine, they're just blowing up. Speaking of blowing up as well, I got something for everybody. You want to move? Ordonez Movers, baby. We just used them this past weekend. Got moved into or out of a townhouse. It's man, they were quick. They moved us out of a 3-story townhouse and into another home in 2 hours, bro. And they were awesome. 713-373-1659. Dude, give them a call. All right, what do we got on the menu today? What do we have on the menu today? MLB, fantasy football, and regular NFL football. That's weird to say. But as always, let's go over today's national holidays. I haven't even taken a look at them. It's early this morning. I've got lots to do, so let's get it going. National Gorgeous Grandma Day. I will take that all day, any day. That's awesome. National Gorgeous Grandma Day. Wow. Hot enough for you day? It will be down here. Guys, I don't know if y'all know, but I'm in Houston. It is the heat index been 108 plus. It's unbelievable. One of my favorite holidays is International Yada 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 Day, which is crazy because I'm a big Seinfeld fan. So International Yada 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 Day. Vanilla Ice Cream Day and Sprinkle Day. So that means you put sprinkles on your vanilla ice cream. My son is going to be stoked. National Women Touched by Addiction. I'm sure that is a good one. Peanut Butter and Chocolate Day. Bam, dude. Peanut butter and chocolate, vanilla ice cream, and Sprinkle Day. I'm in freaking trouble. Hot enough for you so you can have ice cream on a hot day with sprinkles on top of it and say yada, 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 topped off with peanut butter and chocolate day. This is your July 23rd national holidays. Let's get to some sports, baby. Let's get to some sports. There is a lot going on. What do we want to tackle first? Let's go MLB first. Let's do MLB first because the NFL is going to dominate. I got a lot to go over in the NFL. I have fantasy football stuff to go over in the NFL. So the MLB is where we should start. And speaking of the MLB, there's what, 7 teams? 7 teams within 2 games of the best record in all of baseball. 7 of them. That's insane. That's great for baseball. Absolutely fantastic for baseball. Let's see. Yesterday, Milwaukee and Chicago, I think, are tied. Here, I'm going to find it right now. Yes, Chicago and Milwaukee at 60 and 41. Right behind them, the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros, along with the Toronto Blue Jays, and then the Dodgers, and then the Phillies. Not too far behind the Phillies if you want to go top 8 are the New York Mets. That really is the top 8 best teams. Because of record-wise. But it kind of drops off. The Yankees have moved down to 4 games back in the best record in the league, although they are second best in the league in run differential. But, yeah, your top teams, Chicago Cubs and Milwaukee Brewers. Did y'all have that on your bingo card? Wow. And Detroit Lions. Your top 3 are Chicago Cubs, Milwaukee Brewers, and Detroit Lions. That was not on the bingo card. I can promise you that. I had Houston Astros up there. I had the Dodgers up there. I had the Phillies up there. But Toronto, the Tigers, the Brewers, the Cubs, I think I had the Brewers winning their division. I'll have to go back and listen to my other shows. But, man, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. Baseball's awesome. Baseball's in a great place. Like I said on Monday, it is a lot of fun to be a fan of baseball right now. All teams have superstars. They've done a great job marketing. The All-Star game was fantastic. Good job. Round of applause for baseball. Round of applause for baseball. Speaking of, trade deadline coming up July 31st, which is 8 days away. This weekend will be hot, and all the next week leading up to the deadline. And Eugenio Suarez, from the third baseman from the Arizona Diamondbacks, looks to be skyrocketing up the trade boards. That guy's awesome. Awesome. So if you need a third baseman, other teams, let's see. I think the Cubs and Mariners. Wow, Cubs get Suarez. That would be fantastic. But speaking of, I'll get into this. I might as well say it right now. I posted a hot take yesterday about the Houston Astros have enough pieces. They brought up another guy from AAA, and he hit 2 bombs yesterday. That was unbelievable. The Houston Astros do have enough trade pieces to pull off Paul Skeens. You heard it here. I don't know if that's going to happen, obviously. I haven't heard that from anybody, but they have enough talent in their pool to pull off Paul Skeens' trade. Skeens needs to go somewhere. Pittsburgh is not winning a championship. Pittsburgh's not even getting into the playoffs. You will not see Paul Skeens pitch a playoff game with the Pittsburgh Pirates. They could get probably the biggest haul in Major League Baseball history if they trade Paul Skeens right now. They get 8 players, maybe 10. They'd get an entire roster for Paul Skeens. I don't know if they're willing to do that, but they're in a pickle because he's going to demand $400 million. And if they pay him, then he'll never see a playoff game in Pittsburgh. Ever. So that is an interesting ordeal outlook. If he goes to Houston, awesome. But I just wonder if he's going to be traded. If I'm Pittsburgh, I find the team with the most talent on paper in their minors, and I rip them all for Paul Skeens. So there you go. The Yankees and Eugenio Suarez, the Yankees are among the suitors as well. I said Cubs and Mariners. Sandy Alcantara, he is huge talk everywhere. I don't know why. He's, Cy Young pedigree, yes. But, man, the 7+ ERA, he's not been good. Maybe change of scenery will do him well, but I don't know. Duran, the closer for the Minnesota Twins, he is on the block, it looks like. Joe Ryan, starting pitcher for the Twins. It looks like the Twins are sellers instead of buyers. And Seth Lugo, also for the Kansas City Royals, a starting pitcher. Those guys are up and available. The moves are coming. They're coming this weekend and all next week. Emmanuel Clace, the closer for the Cleveland Guardians. Kenley Jansen and other Angel relievers. The Angels are in sell mode, obviously. The Baltimore Orioles are in sell mode. The Oakland A's, I don't know if they've got 2 or 3 rookies that are phenomenal as well. Look, if I'm Oakland, I trade my rookies for Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens is probably not going to do that, but they're going to Vegas. He could literally start an entire franchise, Paul Skeens could, in Las Vegas. Pittsburgh Pirates are selling. They've got Mitch Keller, Andrew Haney. They've got some pretty good farm depth too, man. So Suarez to Yankees would be interesting. If the Mariners, who are really good, they're 5 game back to the Astros now, but they're buyers. Red Sox are looking for a push. They could be buyers. I mean, there's a lot of things that are about to happen in Major League Baseball, but they're always good at this, right? Somebody's going to rent somebody, and they're going to have a blast, and they're going to make it far in the playoffs. Let's see. Jake Bird from the Rockies looks pretty good, by the way. I thought about this yesterday in the Colorado Rockies. They're going to be good in like 2 years. The Rockies have talent. They have talent. Get ready. But Jake Bird, the pitcher for the Rockies, looks like he could be on the move. Zach Little for the Rays could be on the move. Undervalued acquisitions. Sean Murphy, the catcher for the Braves. Could be moved. We'll see. Those are your as far right now. Now there's going to be more names that pop up, but those are the names that I'm really, really interested in seeing where those guys go, man. It's going to be fun. The trade deadline is the 31st, and guys are just scrambling right now. Scrambling to see if they're going to buy, sell, stand alone, and just see what happens. July 31st, trade deadline. We'll get to man, are we doing parlay of the day now? Because the next segment is football. Let's wait. I'll come back to MLB parlay of the day here in a minute. There's afternoon games, so if y'all are listening to this after 12 o'clock and I've mentioned one of the games, sorry. It is what it is. Fantasy football's coming up, baby. I just renewed my league yesterday. I already got messages from people ready to freaking go, man. Ready to freaking go. Boards are heating up. Mock drafts are flying. It's that time of year again. Football season is upon us. Whether you're gunning for your league, for your league's trophy, or try not to come in last, or end up wearing a tutu at the Waffle House, you need to know where the big dogs are this year. Christian McCaffrey, always up top. Are you drafting? Christian McCaffrey. Wow. He's going to win your league or he's going to lose it. I don't know. Is he number one? I don't know. Justin Jefferson's right there at number one. Jamar Chase is number one as well. I don't think you can go wrong with any of those. Christian McCaffrey, though, can win or lose your league. I don't know who's going to win it. There'll be somebody this year that will win your league for you. Justin Jefferson man, he's healthy. He's ready to go. New quarterback. Bijan Robinson, running back for the Falcons. He's up there. He's top 5. Jamar Chase, like I had mentioned. CD Lamb. Is he top 7? Is he top 12? Tyreek Hill, still the videos of that guy coming out right now is bomber. What's up, Chewy? Chewy joining the show via social media. How you doing, man? Do you guys leave a comment or something? I'll try to get to it when I can. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, he's getting up there, but he's lost weight. He looks very different than he did last year. The Taylor Swift thing, look, guys, I'm not getting into that, but he's still valuable. You got Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts. Josh Allen is a fantasy football machine. Is he top 10? The sleepers in this year. Jaden Reed, wide receiver for the Packers. Zay Flowers for the Ravens. Both wide receivers, both really, really good that are going to be on the board probably pretty late. Who else is down there? Brian Robinson, the running back for the Commanders. I say Commanders. Yeah, well, it's going to stay the Commanders. They got their new stadium. Apparently, it's on time. On time. Hey, Chewy, just get off the graveyard shift. Hey, man. Go home, get some shut-eye, my man. Happy hump day. Luke Musgrave, another guy tight end for the Packers, I think is going to have a huge year. Drake May. Where are you drafting Drake May this year? Are you putting him in a dynasty league? I hope he does well. I've got it. Look at this. It was sitting right here. Bam. Drake May. If those of y'all listen to podcasts, I have a pretty expensive Drake May rookie prismatic card. But let's see. Tank Dell. I don't know if Tank is going to come back this year. He says he is. That guy's so small that this is the wide receiver from the Houston Texans who shattered his leg in the end zone playing the Kansas City Chiefs. If those of y'all that don't remember, Rico Dow. I just going back to Tank Dell. I don't know. Is he he's take a flyer on him late if he's still there. He's a good fill-in wide receiver. Rico Dowell could be a steal if Pollard doesn't bounce back, right? I mean, I'm circling Rico. I'm putting Rico on I mean, something happens to Pollard, Rico could step up and be a major impact on your fantasy team. Marvin Mims Jr., the wide receiver for the Broncos, who Sean Payton absolutely loves, is another one you need to put on your board. But we're going to I'll dive into this a little bit more fantasy football wise as we go on. This is my first time. I'm throwing out some names for you and stuff, and we'll see how the next week goes. There's going to be a lot of baseball talk with the trade deadline coming out, and NFL. The NFL training camps have kicked off, and guess who's in training camp? Micah Parsons shows up. Yep, he showed up after all that drama with Jerry Jones and the Twitter ordeal. Parsons does not have a deal done yet, but he is in training camp. I guess his agent decided to tell him, get your ass to work, and we will figure it out later. He says he's discouraged, but, we'll see what happens. But TJ Watt got taken care of. Max Crosby got taken care of. Myles Garrett got taken care of. So where does Micah Parsons stand in contracts? Is he going to get as much money as TJ? Wow. Or Max Crosby? Myles Garrett? Woo-hoo. Watt got 3 years, $123 million. The Cowboys are the most expensive franchise on the planet. And Micah Parsons, is he as good as TJ Watt? Is he going to get more than 3 years, $123? Is he worth it too? That is a huge debate. I don't know. I don't know if he is or isn't. That's that's a big one for me. Trey Hendrickson remains absent from Bengals camp after negotiations collapsed over guaranteed money. I believe that Trey Hendrickson will get a deal done with the Bengals, but it's just over guaranteed money. They'll fight that out. Several players holding out, pushing for extensions during camps. Von Miller agreed to a one-year, $6.1 million deal with Washington. Washington's good, man. Terry McLaurin, though, is still a holdout. They will get that deal done. Jaden Daniels, one of the hottest quarterbacks in the NFL, one of the best young talents they have, needs Terry McLaurin. He is top 3, top 5 wide receiver in the NFL. Very underrated. And if him and Jaden Daniels get on the same page, McLaurin's going to have Hall of Fame numbers. That guy is phenomenal. Nyheim Hines looks to make his NFL comeback this year after 2023 ACL tear. We'll see how he does. Jalen Milroe, dual threat QB from Alabama, taken by the Seahawks in round 3, is being compared to Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson because of his dual threat. Come on. Dude, it's early for this. Come on, it's early. It's too early in the morning and it's too early in the season to compare Jalen Milroe to Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts. I get it. Maybe he's a cross between them. Wow. Wow, is he going to start this year? There's tons of quarterback battles going on. Tons. It's going to be a blast next week. Do you know that we have football a week from tomorrow on television? That's freaking crazy. I'm also very excited about that. Very excited about that, man. The NFL camps are back. Holdouts are back. Aaron Rodgers is back. My Lord, what is that going to look like? I keep talking about this. This is the LeBron James, the LA Lakers, just the drama between Aaron Rodgers and whatever team he's on. Listen, I'm here for it. I freaking love it, man. Bring it on, Aaron Rodgers. I want to see him go 0-3, and I want to see what happens. I want to see Aaron Rodgers get sat. And at this point, I hate rooting for somebody to do bad. But with all of his personal issues that he goes through and drama that he brings to the field, Aaron Rodgers getting sat to end his career would be fitting. And that sucks. It's not walking off the field with a Super Bowl. It's literally him walking off the field to get benched. That is what Aaron Rodgers' career has come to. Mark my words. Oh, man. What is that? Hot take number 2. We've got Paul Skeens to the Houston Astros in a massive trade, and then we have Aaron Rodgers getting benched to end his career. There you go, man. All right, let's hit baseball parlay of the day, guys. Man, yesterday's games were interesting. The upsets where the Pirates beat the Tigers. Tigers are on a little bit of a cold streak, and the Pirates are heating up, it's just interesting. Phillies are red hot. So were the Brewers until last night's loss. That Yankees Blue Jays series, as expected, 5-4 yesterday. Great games. Let's see. What do we got over here? Cubs are balling right now. Balling. I'm about to get into their games today. Rangers beat the A's. The Cardinals getting stomped by the Rockies, 8-4. That was interesting. Astros beating the Diamondbacks. Good game for them. Brewers snapped their 10-game winning streak, or the Mariners snapped the Brewers 10 games winning streak just by a solo shot by Cal. And then the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani, I believe, pitched, and the Twins take down the Dodgers. So today, remember, guys, these are afternoon games as well. Let's see who we got on the docket for today. The Reds and Nationals kick off at 11:05 Central Time. Reds heavily favored in this. Washington's, Lodolo on the mound versus Soroka. Man, I don't know. I might not touch that. I'm going to put it up here just in case, but I don't know. I'm tossed up on that one. I'm not circling it. Padres at the Marlins. Dylan Cease on the mound. It's at the Marlins. Alcantara's out there. This may be Alcantara's showdown that trades him. If he pitches well right here, he could get a nice trade. Verlander. Justin Verlander is starting again for the Giants at 11:15 today. This is in Atlanta. He's 0-8 with a 5.0 ERA. 0-8. Justin Verlander. Jeez, dude. Let's see. Spencer Strider. So not touching that game. That is for sure. The Detroit game, Melton's pitching for probable starters. I'm leaving that Detroit game alone. They're playing like crap. Mets at home against the Angels. Manaea versus Burke. Burke's a great pitcher for the Angels. So's Manaea. I'm taking the Mets. I will take the Mets. They are doing very well, and Juan Soto trade looks good. It pained me to say that, but that guy's playing pretty good baseball right now. Royals at the Cubs. I'm not touching it because Lugo's on the mound for Kansas City, and that kid is good. Even though Ray's on the mound for Chicago, just a great pitching matchup. So I'm probably going to leave that alone. I'm going to put the Cubs up here just in case. Cubs and Reds. I could do like a $17 $5 parlay for, whatever. Cardinals at the Rockies. The Rockies are undecided. The Cardinals are huge favorites on that because, number one, they lost yesterday. I don't expect them to lose back-to-back games to the Rockies, so give me St. Louis. Astros at the Diamondbacks. Astros are playing good ball. Arizona's favored in this because I guess Pft is pitching. Pfaadt. Pfat. Is that how you pronounce that? Brewers at the Mariners. Great pitching matchup. Priester versus Castillo. Let's see. Twins and Dodgers at 310. Paddock versus Glasnow. Dodgers are huge favorites in that one. I don't expect them to win back or lose back-to-back to the Twins. There's been a lot of runs scored in this one. Give me the Dodgers. I'm going to take the Dodgers today. So I got Mets, St. Louis, Dodgers, Orioles, and Guardians. Nah. That's a pretty good matchup. Red Sox and Phillies. Phillies are on fire, but Giolito's on the mound for the Red Sox. That should be low scoring. I'm going to stay away. Blue Jays and Yankees, great baseball game. The Rays. You cannot lose to the White Sox again. Give me Bradley on the bump for the Rays. I like that game a lot. I got 4 teams. Patrick Corbin on the mound for the Rangers in the night game. If you lose everything today, put your money on the Rangers at home versus the A's. Sears is pitching for the A's. Corbin for the Rangers. They should get that covered. Here's my teams that I believe. Here's my 4-team parlay. Mets, Cardinals, Dodgers, Rays. That's my 4-team parlay for the day, guys. I believe that's going to be a dandy. All right, let's thank a couple people before we get out of here. Butler CCS. Fire, water, mold, roofing, 713-330-9472. Call Wes Butler for all your, if you have insurance claims for all your water or mold stuff that comes into your house, give Wes Butler a call. Also, you got a pool? C&E Pristine has you covered. 713-818-4868. 713-818-4868. Call them for your pool needs. And Ordonez Movers, baby. Ord Faced and Saf, making everything easy. 713-373-1659. That is Ordonez Movers, Ordonez. They are the bomb. All right, guys. I'm Jeff Michael. This is Sports with Balls. I'll see you guys on Friday.